Let me hit on one other area, and that is hospital price transparency. If you're going, say, for an outpatient procedure of some sort, trying to understand what that's going to cost before you actually go is very difficult a lot of times. You can pick up the phone, you can talk to the hospital. On Monday, they may tell you price A for that procedure. 2 weeks later, you may call them and they may tell you a completely different price for that same procedure. It's very confusing, very frustrating for a person who clearly, as if you've got health, you're going to go do it, no matter what the price, but you'd like to plan. Can we do better, and if so, how, as far as making sure someone, anyone, can get an actual quote on what procedure they may have coming up?
Yes, yes, and yes. And it's an obligation now for hospitals to share their prices. There's two realities here. Of course, hospitals don't always want to share their prices, but it's also not as easy as it seems because they price differently for different insurance groups. You basically ask them to share their trade secrets of how they're billing different groups of individuals. But it's the law. They have to do it. The President has signed executive orders on this. We have legislation supporting it. So we are very actively pursuing this. It's called No Surprises Act. And part of that is to provide some transparency to folks, outpatient and inpatient, about what it's going to cost. And this is a very high priority for us. We're going to go after it. But it's part of a larger narrative. What is the role of outsiders doing quality control and what decisions you're making? I would argue that if we truly do the digital transformation that we're just discussing, which we've got 60 of the biggest companies in America, who are tech companies, came to the White House a month and a half ago and in front of the president pledged to do what you're talking about, to get involved in different areas of healthcare like transparency and hospital pricing. Now we have 200 more who've joined those initial 60. So we pretty much have the whole health ecosystem working with us. But let's think of it as an ecosystem. Let's build the guardrails, build the garden, the walls around the garden, and then allow people to plant the best different herbs, spices, fruit trees, pretty trees, whatever they want to place in there, so that the American people can pick what they want and choose. But the company that tells you what your hospital is going to charge you may not be the hospital. It may be an app that scrapes all the data from every hospital in your area and says, I know you. You're not going to go to these hospitals here, but these you would go to. And amongst the 3 that you might go to, this has the best value for what you're actually needing, which is a knee replacement.